They say the past never really leaves us. It lingers, waiting just beneath the surface. Cloud understands this completely. It's a story about cause and effect, about what we take and what eventually comes back for us. And it might just be the perfect introduction to the cinema of Kiyoshi Kurosawa. A director that's always been drawn to the spaces between things, between people and society, between action and consequence, between what's seen and what's heard. His films aren't just about ghosts, murders, but they're also about power, about the unseen forces that shape our lives. And Cloud is no exception. The film follows Yoshi, an internet reseller making a living flipping consumer goods, some legal and some not. It's a cold, calculated hustle that works, until it doesn't. A rejected business offer, a sudden move to the countryside, a growing paranoia that refuses to stay quiet, small disturbances, an unsettling look, an anonymous message, an unexpected visitor, all start piling up until they build to an inevitable tipping point. This is a film about consequences. Where other directors might spell things out, Kurosawa lets them unfold naturally. Yoshi's mistakes, whether small or serious, don't just fade away. They build, taking shape, and eventually they turn against him. Revenge here isn't a single act, it's a system, a cycle, something that's once set in motion can't be stopped. And this, in my opinion, is where Cloud stands out. It's not just a psychological thriller, it's a study of capitalism's quiet violence, of how greed, even on the smallest scale, spreads beyond its starting point. Kiyoshi Kurosawa doesn't offer easy answers, he never does. There's no big moment of reckoning, no speech about right and wrong. Instead, we watch as Yoshi's story shifts, his perspective giving way to those he's hurt. What starts as one man's problem becomes something larger, something unstable, something resentful that turns into an inevitable action. The thing I admire most about Kiyoshi Kurosawa is his restraint. He doesn't rely on big action or dramatic twists to build tension. Instead, he plays with perception, with control, with a slow unraveling of certainty. In Cloud, even the quietest moments have this heavy sense to them. A small decision, a glance, a pause in the conversation, everything feels like a loaded gun, just waiting to be fired. But Cloud, despite everything, isn't about one man's downfall. It's about power. Who has it, who loses it, and how easily things spin out of control. In many ways, it's following in the footsteps of Tokyo Sonata and Charisma, not in style, but in spirit. Those films looked at the cracks in society through family and environment. Cloud shifts to the digital age, to the unseen networks that link us for better or for worse. This is a film that stays with you. It shows how the internet doesn't just connect us, it traps us. Small actions, small mistakes can grow into something much bigger. Kiyoshi Kurosawa doesn't tell us what to think, but he makes us feel the weight of it. How frustration becomes anger, how people turn against each other, how the line between justice and revenge fades until it's gone. Cloud doesn't warn or preach. It just holds up a mirror and lets us decide what we see. Kiyoshi Kurosawa has for a long time been one of my favorite directors, and it is an awesome thing to do a video essay about him finally. But I'm actually really happy to get back into my video essays, and thank you all for the amazing support you guys have been giving the small things like these video essay. It's become my biggest video on my channel, so that's really cool. And yeah, I do hope you guys keep tuning in to our video essays and to our short films, and yeah, see you guys in the next one.